Welcome to Seismic Sonics. Deviating and taking aspects of Tekken 3's big beat band rock, Tekken Tag Tournament continues this series' tradition of employing electronic sounds and atmospheres. It's an OST that synthesizes 90s to early 2000s club sounds. From its dotted drum loops and breaks, heavily vocoded vocals, arpeggiated synths, to even fall-to-the-floor dance pop, its sounds are refined in composition and from a technical aspect, thanks to the PS2's improved audio capabilities. It definitely captures the new millennium. Genres include electronic, breakbeat, big beat, trance, techno, and house. It's an intriguing Tekken soundtrack due to its use of elements like drum breaks, arpeggios, vocoders, live strings, and muted, plucky bass lines that are absolute earworms. Starting the soundtrack, Tekken Tag Tournament's opening movie feels dreamy and retro, and is driven by the signature Korg M1 piano, which has been heard in numerous genres from the late 80s into the 90s onwards. It's a song that bubbles with arps, sawtooth bass, soaring strings, and bright serene pads that sound blinding, especially when Jun appears in frame basking in Yakushima's woods. This is a great contrast to the Tokyo skyline at night, where Kazuya peers from his skyscraper window. While I'm unsure of its concept or the soundtrack's influences, we can assume and guess, so here are things that I picked up on. This soundtrack is on the more electronic, refined, straightforward, clubby side, which has a Japanese minimality in its production. Embu, composed by Keiichi Okabe, was created for the 1999 Tokyo Game Show. The result is a celestial breakbeat track that features thick bassline stabs and dreamy pads, complemented by a beautiful soft piano riff. For one composer, Nobuyoshi Sano, who composed most of Tekken 3's soundtrack, his philosophy was to use fewer sounds and more muted playing. This created more of a drive, rhythm and cadence in each work Sano composed, as the bass would always inform everything else. For example, the relaxing Jin, which sounds bassy and very electro-inspired. To my assumption, the atmospheric sound heard in the second part of this track could be a guitar. Surrounded by blippy electronic sounds and a flute-sounding arp, this sample certainly adds a celestial touch to this track. Like Tekken 3, the tracks are based on the characters, which also inform the stages and their environments. Take the hazy, genre-bending, trancey number in minor, Hwarang. It's an ambient, almost melancholy track, while warm bell pads are heard at each bar. As thunder and rain decorate the stage, it's playful drums featuring rhythmic tom rolls, rim shots, and a fall-to-the-floor beat truly hook you in. Meanwhile, songs like Ogre include a more darker, emotional, sometimes sinister, and eerie contrast. To the tear-inducing string section flourishes of staff roll, merging orchestral and electronic rhythms that remind me of early 2000s R&B. Its jingles are nothing short of amazing, result featuring breaks with a lush piano and airy soundscape. Or the rather underrated name entry. This soundtrack is the first in this series to extensively use vocoders. These vocals give the compositions intriguing textures and add a robotic charm to them. It sounds like something Kraftwerk or Yellow Magic Orchestra would do, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was an inspiration, considering composers like Miyake have mentioned them as BGM inspirations. Here are a few songs that I could decipher.
No eye, no ear, no nose, no hand, no body, no eye, no shape, no shape.
Yeah, quite interesting. The music of Tekken Tag Tournament's console version is composed by Akitaka Toyama, Yumiyake, Keiichi Okabe, Nobuyoshi Sano, Satoru Kosaki, and Yoshihito Yano, with featured vocals from Oyatsu Daijin. Its difference in style is due to newer composers entering the fray, like Toyama, Miyake, and Kosaki. This would also be the last time that Sano and Okabe would feature on a Tekken soundtrack as Namco Sound employees. Former composer at Bandai Namco, Oyatsu Daijin, has her vocals featured in Unknown's theme as the sampled Nya vocals. That's her! Each composer has their own sound on this OST, and it's quite recognisable. For example, Okabe's works seems to have a penchant for live string arrangements, as heard with tracks like Shayu, Toyama's works, meanwhile, are synth and drum driven. Miyake's works add a harder, sometimes grittier edge to the soundtrack. in all, each composer and contributor brought their all and created a memorable, cohesive work. To conclude, Tekken Tag Tournament soundtrack is an experience, it's a journey. I love the contrast of soundscapes, having all these intricate details in its layers and synthesizers. This is one of my favourite soundtracks in the Tekken series, and it's just such a beautiful OST. If you're into sounds like that, and you're into club sounds with a very 2000s futurist edge, this soundtrack is definitely for you. What are your favourite songs from this soundtrack? Share them below. If you would like to support my work directly, you can do so by joining my Patreon. This helps me create better videos and better material. Thanks to all of my patrons. This was Seismic Sonics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.